are some things that are absolutely necessary to have in a low-sodium kitchen. There are other things that just don't belong there. This lecture has 2 downloads. One of them is a list of things to banish from your kitchen. Self-rising flour has 440 milligrams of sodium for a half a cup. All-purpose flour has 0. That kind of thing is what you'll find on that particular list. There's a 5-page spreadsheet on purchased replacements. My kitchen has most of them, but not all of them, because it's things that I will buy and cook with, vegetables and things like that. Some of the things you'll find on there is this. I like to use panko when I cook. Kikkoman has 70 milligrams of sodium for a cup. 4C store. I'm going to put this up here where you can see it. 4C. A third of a cup has less than 5 milligrams. I calculated it as 5 in my recipes. If I'm cooking something that I don't want seasoning in, I'll use the panko. If it doesn't make any difference, I'm using this one because of the sodium. We can use that. You'll find things like Heinz ketchup. Regular ketchup, 160 for a tablespoon. Heinz, no salt added, 5 milligrams for a tablespoon. I put this in my purse if we go out. If we want potatoes or something that we like ketchup with, this is what we use. Spices. There's some spices on there that really surprised me. Chili powder, 240 for a tablespoon. What I do with my spices, I don't want to have to look them up every time. I have a little marker here, and I mark how much sodium's in it. Then when I want to cook, I just look on there. I don't have to look it up again. Cayenne pepper for 1 tablespoon has 2 milligrams. Ground ginger for 2 teaspoons has 1. I don't have to look that up. I've got it. It's right there. Grocery store will have canned goods, tomatoes, vegetables of all kinds, and they say no salt added. These have a lot less sodium than the ones sitting right next to them. It does not mean that they're sodium free. Our food has sodium in it. They can't take it out of the green beans and they can't take it out of the tomatoes. It's naturally got some sodium in it. There's some places that are just fun to look at. Healthy Heart Market. I order a lot of stuff from them. It takes about a week and a half for my order to arrive at my house. But you just can't go wrong with some of this stuff. Baking soda substitute. 1 teaspoon of baking soda has got 1,200 milligrams of sodium. This doesn't have it. You have to use twice as much of this as you would regular baking soda in a recipe. They also have baking powder. 1 teaspoon of regular baking powder has 520 milligrams. This one has none. You have to keep this in your freezer. It doesn't have a real long shelf life, so I call them. This has been in my freezer for over a year and a half, and it's just fine. With the baking soda, the baking powder, a little bit of unsalted butter, you can bake some of those things that you like to bake. With my list of purchased replacements, as you look at that, you'll see that you can actually cook some of those meals you never thought you'd be able to cook again. These lists are so important to people that are watching their sodium that I will include this lecture in every one of my low sodium cooking courses. Might be that somebody didn't click on all of them. They'll miss out. You need those lists